Hello, passengers, and welcome to Ruby Volume 7 review, I guess.
You guess.
Yeah, I guess.
You don't even know.
I don't know. All I
Who's
know is my
hosting
name.
this?
That's all I know.
Whose name
it's
is-
Off Track West. Here we go.
Off Track West, joined by Off Track Seb, and we have the expert on Ruby sitting across from me.
Why am I the expert on Ruby? I haven't read, the books.
Oh, they're books.
Yeah, or the comics.
Oh my god, there are books.
And there's lore videos.
There are books? Are you in? This is the first I'm hearing of this.
Really? The more you know.
swear.
No, there's I think...
Are they all light novels or? Are
No,
they
they're not light novels,
Oh,
but they
they're
are
it would
I
be
hope
light novel clones. It would be so funny.
I hope I'm right, but I'm pretty sure they're sponsored by Scholastics or something, which is
Oh, okay.
a cherry on
That's
top.
just
I don't know why I like that.
That's more money for them, though.
That's true. That's true.
Bro, if they're spreading out like that, if it's a Scholastic book, it's probably those half graphic novel, half real kid books that they be. You know what I'm talking about? Those not Kingdom Garden, but those
Kingdom Garden. not
Because we were
not,
talking about Kingdom Hearts earlier, but the kindergarten books, not kindergarten books, but the
I know
books
what
for
you
middle
mean.
school where they have the big ass pictures and then the word text at the bottom.
I mean, I haven't
Word
seen them,
flavor.
but they gotta have pictures. Style is
Word
half
text.
the substance of Ruby.
Oh man, I can't believe they had goddamn books. Have you read? Oh, you just said you didn't.
I mean, comics books is what's more impressive to me.
Why?
I mean, because I like
You like
properties
comics?
that have comics. Yeah, I'm a nerd.
But you haven't read any of their comics.
I mean, I read the League of Legends comics. You can only be married to one comic series at a time. You can't like Marvel and DC. You're just like a
I
degenerate.
like both.
then
Here I am. You just met the one person. You should have said that too.
No. On honestly, that's the console wars people that argue who cares?
Exactly. The PS4 versus the Xbox.
Or the
the
PS5
shitbox is
versus
pretty
the
shit, but you know.
no. There's no war to be had.
There is no prize, nothing. You don't Sony won't contact your account saying, "We saw you defending us. Here's another $50 in your this free PSN for the month."
Free PSN for you defended us on an argument on YouTube.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
speaking of arguments on YouTube, are we gonna have a civil war or partake in this civil war?
Regarding to Ruby,
Yeah.
you know what? Let's just air out what we thought about season 7, volume 7.
Yeah, there's no seasons here.
Right? Let me not.
Other than the four
alienate a
season
portion
maidens.
of the audience already. What are you talking about? It's a volume. Rooster Teeth releases volumes. This dude is clearly he doesn't know what he's talking
How many
about.
seasons have we gotten? If volume 1, 2, and 3 is one season,
Oh man, I don't even know. How do they air them in Japan? Do they air them by volume or by season?
by volume. I mean, Japan's started airing in volume 3, I
I
think.
wonder who voices the characters over there. What studio did they license?
I mean, all I know is that Ryuko from Kill la Kill voices Yang, and
Really?
that's perfect.
Yo, you serious?
Yes.
We gotta watch one of the episodes.
And
in
I think,
Japanese.
I hope I'm wrong, but I think, Saber versus Blake.
Are you bro? They got some some top names doing this. How popular is Ruby over there? Is it decently popular? I know Isekai is all the rage. Right.
I mean, Ruby.
I'm just gonna accept the fact that.
Yeah, I'm just gonna take this.
I'm just take it for what it is. This is a kids show after all. I guess we shouldn't really be expecting too much out of it.
Well, nah, we can give credit where credit is due, but we could also not give credit where credit shouldn't be given. As
You like
when I think about that fight scene, there's a part of me thinking, wow, this is cool, and then I think
was
right the fight
awesome,
scene
bro.
happened, it was awesome.
Let me tell you, I really
But let's just
enjoyed the fight scene.
say, it should have never happened. He could have just Marrow, the rookie or something. I don't know. He should have just used his semblance, have Harriet, best girl, because the fight gap, used her semblance to speed through them and just arrest
Oh wait,
them
you
all.
like Harriet?
Yeah, she's
Let me
brown.
tell you something, bro.
She's busty.
is
That's all you need.
Almost 100%. Almost 100%. Not into that, bro. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
You
I
lost.
can admire from afar.
You shouldn't.
I'm admire fictional characters' character design from afar.
All right, yeah, you could do that. It's a fictional character. Don't be buying the statuettes though. That's how they get your money. Don't,
No.
Don't feed that system.
I already
That's how you like
sold the Fire Emblem. I'm not doing that to Ruby.
Wait, you got the statuettes for Fire Emblem?
No. I just played Fire Emblem Heroes and I regret it.
Oh, okay.
I didn't spend too much money though, but I'm not proud of it.
I know you said you wanted to get the Trials of Mana collection. That
No,
came
we're
with
not
the-
talking about that.
Oh, we're
I'm
not
not.
talking
I'm
about
not gonna do that. If I think about it, I'm gonna do it.
All right. We're not talking about it. All right, so we're talking about Harriet, Carl's best girl.
No, there's no best girls. Rice used to be my best girl, and I realized, she kind of never really like had something consistent. Or rather, Caesar was great,
True.
but everything about every arc she had felt rushed, or it just like felt like it was okay.
What about her
but it was
current
never
arc
great.
in the current volume? What do you think about what happened between her and her dad? Like,
I mean, me reading One Piece, I'm coming into, I think, 2017, 2018, thinking, man, this is about to be the year of Sanji, man. That's what Oda said, and then Sanji just gets slapped and destroyed by his family everywhere and humiliated. Rice didn't get that treatment. She did get slapped and she did get humiliated, but I just went into the Atlas arc expecting a lot more moments from Rice to have like.
oh, because it was that they were going back to her hometown, so like you thought like it was gonna be like her season.
Yeah, but that's on me for having those expectations.
Yes.
I
I mean,
whip on them.
I guess that would make sense. It'd probably be the easiest slam dunk if they did. I mean, I think that's what they were going for. Like,
But I mean,
because in previous
maybe
seasons
volume 8,
they kind of tried to focus on different characters every season. Like beforehand, like the previous season, who was it? Was it Yang?
Yeah, Yang had
Yeah.
something with her dad in the arm. That was an arc.
Okay, you know what? Every season it's something. But like I felt like this season the thing they did with Weiss wasn't that bad. Like I liked it. I liked the direction of it. I like her asshole dad, her alcoholic mother.
I like
the
that
whole
too.
dynamic
The
of
damaged
that, like-
family worked, but it's just this is me giving the comic credit for something I saw. The comic makes Rice's mom look way more abusive and
Let's get
messed up
this
than
straight.
she is.
Did you not just say earlier that you?
I
don't
saw
read
like
the
one
comic?
strip of it and I said, "Oh, this is a good page." But let me ignore
You
the
read
context.
one page.
I read one
Oh my
page
God,
and I
you
liked
one of
it.
those.
I'm one of those, yeah. But no, I thought it was okay. I liked the scene with her parents and her brother especially because it's just how damaged her
Yeah, the
family
whole
is.
thing is, yeah.
She didn't even consider like, and not to say, because some people took it as, oh, why is her mom blaming her daughter for not looking after her brother? No, her mom's blaming herself for not being able to be there for both of their kids.
She's
And
like
it's,
she's saying, don't leave them behind, man. I know you went and found your place, like your happiness and shit. Take them with you, cause this family is.
Help him find his own place because he has
Exactly.
none.
I mean, what is she gonna do though?
Yeah,
honestly?
she can't drag him around the rest of the world.
Yeah, right. They're going through a perilous journey, and this dude, what can he do? Like he doesn't even have a good character design. So like,
I mean, maybe if he was a
I don't want him in the main party,
yeah,
bro.
he can't really work that way. The only way I see him working is if he actually like becomes like Sneed Dust Company head and does shit there, and it's
Oh, you want him to take over? I kind of wanted the mom to take over.
the mom could take care of it too, but it's like
Like get
she-
her life together.
yeah,
Jesus, stop
she
drinking.
kind of should, but I don't honestly. She's just so much of a mess that if she does, that'll be the like redemption arc of like since you. Oh man, like
Let's ask the question that's on everybody's mind though.
yes.
Is that a MILF?
I mean, how do you rate the moms since we've seen all of like Ruby's moms?
Oh yeah, right.
Because
I
I
don't
know like
remember
Blake
all of
moms is number one, which is weird because Blake's like the worst girl, but she has like the best mom.
Wait, Blake's mom, the cat girl?
Yeah, or is
Her
Raven
mom's
moms.
married.
Yeah, but you can still admire her from afar.
No.
All right. What about Raven? Are you gonna honestly rate Raven like Raven who's like, ka, I'm a bird. Raven who's all like, could have teleported to her daughter anytime but
Like,
yeeted.
nah.
No! Raven who walks
I'm
around
on a
with like,
dangerous journey. My child, fuck that.
with weak ass mercenaries who can't beat up a 17-year-old girl. No. 18-year-old. She was 18 when she beat up the gang.
Damn, I don't know. Like
Raven is actually pretty awful, and I think that's good writing. Cause I actually hate Raven, and I don't think
Are we supposed to?
I don't know. That's the thing. I don't know if I hate her because she's well written, or if I hate her because she just pisses me off so much.
What? Okay. What merits does she have? Like in terms of like the character that they created for her. What would like put her?
She has a katana.
Okay. No, I'm talking about like in terms of good writing. You're saying you don't know if you hate her because of
No,
good
she's
writing.
just no.
What's
That's
gotten
me
you to hate her? Let's just say that.
Just how like. This is the scene when I know this is volume 7, but we're going back to volume 5, which I hated.
We're talking about the whole show.
This is the scene when Yang
16
comes
minutes
up,
straight of Ruby, probably more than that actually.
knowing us, yeah. When Yang comes up to Raven, and then Raven dodges every Creston, and then after that she says, "Let me show you something," and turns into a bird. Like, can you communicate like a human being?
I mean, it's Crow's sister. What you expect?
What did you
expect?
Yeah, dumb runs in the family.
The whole family's fucked up. Home dude is I mean, he got his life together this season only to. Why would he choose
Somebody once told me.
Why would he choose to fight with home dude?
That was also stupid. Episode 12 actually is what kind of pissed me off this one. A lot of the context of the fight scenes were stupid, but I can get behind Ruby, but I will never get behind Crow choosing a serial killer over his new boy toy. Like, bro, like, for real? I mean, the fans want it.
Yeah,
the animators want it. The writers didn't want it, but it's like,
I mean,
it's not their fault.
Home dude is dead now, so what is they don't even have to address it.
I mean, that's true.
Back.
That's true.
Unless we find a way, like, like the Grimm are coming back as like half human.
Oh, John gets to fight Grim Para. Everyone's fan fiction's coming true.
No way. They would not do that. They would not.
You never thought of that?
Oh my god.
You never thought of that?
I mean,
Everyone's been like speculating something like that.
Don't do this.
That would be a lot.
Don't do that to me. Don't do that.
That'd actually be suffering. Like people
they could either do this right or fuck it up terribly. Like I would just want them don't even try to touch that subject.
Yeah, let's not.
Let her have her rest.
Yes.
She had her moment. Like she peaked as a character in that season.
Yeah, let her
stay there.
Die.
Imagine her coming back only to deliver some bullshit exposition line, bullshit shit, and be the
God chose me to be like the new Messiah.
Like, shut up. Like I don't want to hate her. Like come on, man. Just
you don't want to hate her like you hate everyone else.
I don't hate everyone else. Let's not say that.
All right. That's
I dislike
me
Ruby's
projecting.
airhead nature. I don't think that does like a big
I mean, no,
service to her
she's not an
character.
airhead. She's a simple soul.
No,
she's a paragon character. She lets others like learn from her.
Bro, they just wanted her to be Goku and Naruto and all of them.
No, they wanted her to be a simple
speeches,
soul,
but still be like.
It's just, it's the victory song, man. Nah. I mean, Ruby is fine, but.
I don't think she's the worst part of the season. She's
No.
pretty fun this
She's
season.
fine. I liked the moment she had with
Penny.
Yeah, I was about to say Oscar, but Penny makes more sense because
they had a lot of moments.
They had a lot of moments.
And when she broke down,
yes, I was like, yes, he's finally showing emotion. Yes,
like how's your mom's doing?
The Yo Mama joke of the century. It was perfect.
She just started crying. I was like, yo, don't do that.
I was like, Team Salem. I stand. Nah, not really.
Yo, she's such a dick. She went there.
Yeah. I also love this scene. After Iron One, destroys his arm to beat Watts, which we find out he left him alive. When he's just
left him alive?
Yeah, Watts is still alive. Didn't you see?
Oh, yeah. He's in jail. I forget.
When
why? Oh, I forgot that.
I don't know. He
was
chose
laughing while looking at the thing.
Oh yeah, everyone's dead. By the way, I forgot about they turned the heat off.
They turned it back on, didn't they?
No.
No.
There's no way to getting out of this. There's no. I mean, Salem is right there.
Currently, not everyone's dead. They were in the process of evacuating the area. So, at least the people that they got evacuated, too. Well, I mean, now it doesn't matter because
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
she has the whole blimp Grim, like the big ass flying whale thing. Bro, when I saw that shit, I was like, is this Kingdom Hearts? This like
Yeah.
the fucking Pinocchio world where fucking when the
The
big ass
Monstro.
whale- yeah, exactly, came out and ate you. I was like, this is exactly what it like. Well, it didn't exactly look like that to me, but that's what it recalled me. Like that's what I thought of when I saw that shit. I was like, yo, they're about to die.
Yeah, I don't know how they're
How
getting
did
out
they
of
stop
that.
that?
If it's, I kind of.
Deus Ex Machina.
There's no Deus Ex Machina.
There are the power of the maidens. Like they haven't explained that or given it a fine line, so they could literally use it to do whatever.
Yes. All we know is that Salem hates them and they kill Grim.
I think what's gonna happen is that they're gonna have a Ruby and Penny moment where like Ruby uses her, whatever the fuck her.
Oh yeah, when Ruby used her like her
Nine-Tail
shit
mode.
on Cinder and Cinder ran
Super
away.
Saiyan mode.
I'm like, thank you.
What is that again? Like I'm not sure. I'm completely.
It's Silver Eyes.
No. Since you're the resident expert here, you're gonna have to explain
Top
this
hat,
to me
yes.
in ways that I can, in a way that I can understand.
Got you.
Using very simple words because like this show, I don't know, man.
What explaining do you need, my friend?
What is the whole thing about Silver Eyes? Like what?
Well, Silver Eyes are warriors who defeat Grim. And
That's
Salem hates them.
Very vague. Is that all we know about them?
Yes. And they use their powers through emotion.
Why do they have these powers? Where are they coming from? Did Ruby's mom have these powers?
Yeah. No. It is yet to be confirmed.
Bro, we need to read the comics. There's
Well,
no way
yes,
this
he
is not
does.
answered.
But it's like, yeah. See, they don't say it, but we can infer.
So they don't want to tell us whether or not she was a maiden.
They don't want to tell us a lot of information.
Or whether they're definitely gonna do a prequel series, bro.
That'd be weird.
What else would they hide this information for this long for? Either they're doing a
Because
prequel
they like
season.
doing big reveals.
Either they're doing a prequel season or a prequel series as a whole. I'm gonna call it right
With
now.
Team Stark. I mean, I think I can already guess the prequel series. Okay, so Crow was always loyal to Ozpin. He found his place and stuff like that. Maybe he had a crush on Summer. Maybe he didn't. They were close. Summer and Raven, they hated each other. They were rivals. They became friends. They also became like sister wives. The Tai Ying. And then after
Home dude was getting around.
yeah, after Raven yeeted out, Summer came in, swooped in. Let me take care of your
Let me
baby.
take care of your baby. Let me help you out.
Yeah, and then it's like,
You need a babysitter.
yeah, she's all like, it'll be just like when you were in high school. And then they,
You know, clearly you can't be living under the same roof like that and not catch feelings. Young Justice taught us that.
that would be really messed up if if Summer, I don't know, best friend, Yang, Raven couldn't even do that for
She
her
left.
own. Yeah, she left.
She left and she could have came back at
Any
point.
time.
Bruh. They should not have revealed her semblance to
I
the
like that
characters.
though. It shows just how messed up she. Anytime, Raven.
Maybe we don't understand her semblance well.
We
I'm
do,
gonna
we
choose
do.
to say that maybe me and you are missing something. Maybe it's like it has another caveat to it because
Maybe it does, but all we know is
Why?
that she teleports to people she has a connection with.
what if could you voluntarily break off the connection?
I mean,
What if you
Crow didn't. Hey,
Oh, yeah.
I know I left you your nieces, but yeet.
Wasn't he mad at her?
Yeah,
Yeah, right.
and they fought each other. Not really. We saw them clash swords, but we didn't see them fight.
Damn, I can't
I feel like
tell
she
you
would
what
beat
the
him
hell
up,
is gonna
though.
happen to Crow.
Maybe that's just something that when Raven's gonna show and be like, "Hey, loser, what's up, twin?"
She's probably gonna get him out of that jail.
No, she isn't.
I mean,
I mean, she
what's
can.
her mission now? What is she doing now?
She's running away because she's scared of Salem.
Oh yeah.
That's the
Are you head ass? She's just running?
yeah.
Wait.
She's
Is
that's
Salem chasing her?
no. She literally ran because Yang made her cry at the end of Volume 5 by yelling at her, and then she's all like, "I can't even fight Salem. I'm done." And that's what happened. That's why I think to end my crackpot theory, Summer and Raven faced off with Salem. Summer died. Raven yeeted out. They used the Creston from Jin. There we go. Mystery solved.
They
I'm a
used the
genius.
question. Also, that's why the Jin
had like two
two
questions left.
questions. Why would they ask the Jin though?
They probably asked her the same thing, and then
Oh, if they
Summer
could
was
beat-
all like, "But I can defeat you." And Salem said, "That's what your daughter's gonna say." Time loop commences.
I feel like the show being what it is, it could very well just be that. Like, because I mean, what else would it be, honestly?
I mean, yeah, I say it big, but it's kind
They
of
wouldn't-
predictable.
They wouldn't like add
Too
another
much.
faction to. I mean, they might. Next,
I mean,
you
the
think-
gods were a new faction added, like, kind
Were
of.
They, though? How
They
long
were
did
never really there.
How long? How long did they like?
I mean, they just
How
yeeted out of
intense-
Earth.
Exactly. How intensively did they focus on that this season? It kind of felt like okay, that was.
It was
last
just like the
season.
origin story.
Yeah, it's just like
I mean, yeah, for
I don't
this
see how that's.
season-
I mean, that was just set up for them to like come back around and like in the show. I feel like that's just the way they're gonna end up. Well, not killing because you can't kill her, but like defeating Salem, or whatever. Like,
By confronting the gods.
I think yeah, confronting the gods. Like,
So do you think
Kinda like a
Salem's
play
gonna
on-
just like make Atlas just a speck on the world map and just nothing?
do I think she's gonna destroy Atlas?
'Cause, yeah.
I don't think so. No,
I mean, the heroes kind of have to win,
I don't
but
think they're-
Salem can't lose.
because like, what are they gonna run?
Yeah, that's kind of the conflict. If they run,
Because they'll be leaving all these
actually,
people to die.
if they
I
run,
don't think the show can like. I don't think the show will commit to genocide, like to like a bunch of people dying.
you don't think they'll commit to like the Attack on Titans? I feel like
No, I don't think they'll kill. All
they don't
these
have
people.
the guts to do that.
Not the guts. It's just not the type of show it is.
Yeah, that's true.
like they would like they'll kill like a couple people. I'm not saying they're afraid of killing, but like they've never really killed anybody.
Mm-hmm. I mean, the Battle of Beacon happened,
just
but
like-
it's like
a bunch of people all at once.
Yeah.
Because it's always like the darkest times. Oh, a couple people died. You know, like 15, 20, 200 maybe. But the town, the whole town, everybody make it a speck of, bro. Because like they would have to get out, and then they would have to find a way to get out of the whole. We failed this thing, so we would have to watch another arc of them being depressed again. which
it's like-
I don't know if I could get through that
they
shit, bro.
can't win. If they win, then
Ruby's
it's like
all
there's
hopeful.
no stakes. I don't want to say there's no stakes, but they can't beat Salem here.
I don't think they're gonna try to fight. Like, I don't think it's gonna come down to like.
I just
killing
don't know
her.
how to get out of the situation.
I feel like they're just gonna try to like do the whole like bring her back to who she was before, before she became a gun. Because like technically,
that would
I'm
be
not
funny.
saying- I'm not saying that it's justified, but technically she was like corrupted. So like I feel like they will probably just try to do like a redemption.
I
arc for
mean,
her.
no, she was always kind of like
She was crazy, but the rules of the gods was kind of like.
they screwed her over, but she was like, she said, "Give me my husband back."
I feel like the whole point of that series is just to show well,
How
she-
desperate she was.
Yeah,
like
she's gone through
Ironwood.
some shit. Yeah, exactly. Like,
Got you. Ironwood's
it's like-
awesome, by the
That's
way.
the whole reason. Well, probably not the whole reason, but that's probably what they're doing with Ironwood now. Like the whole like he's doing.
I really hope he doesn't die to
his
redeem
best-
himself.
Hmm.
He's gonna die to redeem himself, and then
I
like
feel like we should like place our theories on opposite sides. I think he might die to redeem himself.
I hope he
feel like-
doesn't,
it's like,
because I
well,
feel like that's not redemption.
it isn't. But like, what's his trajectory as a character from here? I feel like a lot of characters stop being characters after like
Yes.
their season. Like
Yes.
it's just like
Yes.
I don't know what's gonna happen to Whis' sister from now on. Like what are they
When-
gonna do?
I mean, if Ironwood dies, Winter is probably going to take his position. And she's also hot when her hair is. Wow, a lot of characters are hot. Even though there's a lot of, let me stop talking. Let me just stop talking. Let's continue.
she's
What are you
probably
saying?
the only one that I probably like agree with you on that. Like
Only one, really? There's
she's,
no one
like,
else?
actually hot. The other one, they're like cute ones, like that. But
yeah.
like no other one that's actually, like she's actually a whole. Let me know.
A whole package?
Yeah,
When her hair is down.
I don't care about her.
Alright, then let's,
But she got burnt though. She got fucking.
yeah, she got like,
roasted.
I'll give her props for trying to fight. Shouldn't she have just killed her? What?
Cinder. Yeah, Cinder could have just killed her with a wave of the.
Like, she
she
just
did
has
with Kira.
like, I think the fight was badass. A lot
The
of,
fight was badass. Let me
she's
not
literally
lie.
falling through the sky on her
Why
like,
did you save me? I'm like, bitch. I would have been like, you want me to drop you? I can still do it.
actually, I'm gonna give the show credit here. Winter's like sort of numb to her duty and her emotions, kind of sort of robotic and Penny, this is like 101 psychology for dummies, so it's not that smart, but I'm thinking it's more smart than it actually is.
Winter.
And then Penny's all like this robot girl, but she's dealing with her emotions and shit like that. So she's showing more emotions.
I don't hate her.
I don't dislike
I'm happy
Penny.
She came back.
I liked the spin they did on it.
The whole soul thing.
Yeah, and Penny, she's more emotionally attuned than Winter. Not to say that Winter is wrong for following her duty, and all of it leads to the Winter Maiden being like just nothing. Someone who's just only knows dedicated to their duty. This robotic, like, empty person.
Right, she's like, I had a
job to do.
I think she has Alzheimer's?
I mean, maybe. She's the old character. It's always like that with old characters, sadly.
Couldn't remember what.
Maybe, yeah. But I like to give the show more credit than it should and give it more hate than it should at different points. This is the point where I'm giving it more credit than it should. I like that aspect.
The whole winter thing?
Yeah, I like the winter mating twist. I didn't expect it, but I should have seen it coming. And I think
too bad
they stole the... Yeah, I'm sorry. We're not going to talk about that. They stole Ironwood's robot. We'll leave it at that.
They did. Penny was all like, peace. I'ma see you guys.
And then, like, Rice
she's the whole
Ruby
defense force for
like,
the town. Where is she going? What the fuck?
I mean, she's not gonna fly away, but dang.
Oh, they were all getting that transport ship. Like, where were they going?
I think they're just probably gonna think of another plan. But if it ends up being
clearly running,
maybe
clearly running.
If it ends up being that they end up fitting off Salem, and then it's like we're right the entire time for trying to like protect Mantle, that'd be kind of messed up. Cause it's like I like the moral gray
area,
yeah, like the trolley situation. Do you leave Atlas to try to save humanity, or do you defend humanity now? It's not like it's messed up either way, and there's some aspects of it that are kind of make it worse. But for what that situation was, I liked it. But I really hope it doesn't go in the direction that it's like Ruby was right all along for being sort of the good guys and saving the people. Because they're kids, they're nearsighted. Of course, that's what they're going to do. And Ironwood's trying to be realistic. Like, shit happens.
Shit happens, exactly. Especially since he's been through something crazy like this before.
Yes.
He knows, especially after, too, they've told him the futility of fighting Salem. Like, you can't kill her. You can't change her. She's like a force of nature at this point. She will get her way, like, eventually or not. So, like, he just has to, in his mind, taking his people up into, the clouds or whatever, like, as many people as he can onto the platform that floats in the sky, whatever the fuck he was calling it.
Atlas.
Is the best scenario. The best way he could save as many people as possible. Because, like, I won't be able to save everybody. Like, the city is literally covered by, like, the one team.
And the heating, they turned off the heat. One team that got beat up.
Yeah.
It's Ruby's kind of like the bad guys in this scenario.
I mean, the robot sides with
they doomed the city.
They did do it.
They failed the city.
You have failed
the city. Oh no.
I mean, but that's not entirely true. I feel like they got the heat back on. Why do I think that?
Did they? Hopefully,
because Home Dude hacked into the system and
turned off the
Ironwood
heat.
Did get the. Did Ironwood get the?
Maybe
they
did.
From him?
No,
it wouldn't matter anyways if they did turn on the heat again because
they all could have died.
Yeah, like by Grimm, like they.
Yeah.
Yeesh. I don't know how they get to squaring this circle. I don't know how they fix this.
How they gonna end up in Vacuo? Because that's the only place they haven't visited yet.
In Vacuo.
Vacuo is the scavenger place where Sun's team is.
Man, this probably gonna do that next season, no?
Nah, it's gonna be 8's gonna wrap up this, 9 is gonna lead to Vacuo, and then 10 is gonna be the other half of Vacuo, and then we're entering Endgame. They said they've
already announced when they're finishing the story?
No, that's what I think. Because when Monty's book came out after they found it, they said there's about 12 volumes are planned, and there's sort of semi going around for that, as far as we know.
How much did he plan this? Like, did he just because I'd be writing the stories, bro. There's never there's never this much detail in the beginning. Like it's always. I feel like this is like an Akira Toriyama.
I mean, they filled in a lot of. I absolutely.
He gives people notes because like that's what the whole super. That's how that is. Like Toei is like they get notes. And the dude that's doing the manga right now, which is not Akira Toriyama, by the way.
So he's
getting notes, same notes, and they get interpretation into like as to like how for like between point A to point B, point A and point B have to be the same, but how they get there, like they have pretty much creative freedom over it. So like the manga be looking different from the anime, is what I was noticing. So I feel like it might be one of those situations. But you know, I don't know. Like I don't have the ins and out of what's going on at Rooster Teeth Studios. Speaking of which, are they like? I don't know if I asked this already. Are they popular? Like, are they making money? Like,
I mean, yes. I mean, I know they had to do downsizing recently.
Oh yeah, downsizing, huh?
Which is crazy, but I know Ruby's successful. That's all I know.
Yeah, Ruby's successful. Red vs. Blue's successful.
But I know
Bro, they got Michael B. Jordan.
You know Genlock is like canceled, right?
What?
Yeah. So they're bleeding with Genlock. They were bleeding with Genlock.
What happened with Genlock?
It's just like they just didn't have money to like continue to afford it and could make like the season 2 of it.
I see. Is it because of like the big names they had, or
I don't want to say that. It could be, but I just know they were bleeding afterwards with Genlock. So there's no like.
Did you watch the first season?
I watched some of Genlock, not all of it.
What do you think?
I thought the first episode was a cool hook. I want to see more of it, but I don't know.
Was the production value, was it different? Did you see like the animation wise? Was it like, did it look like?
It looked like I was watching Star Wars: The Clone Wars for some weird reason.
Really?
And I mean that in like a good way.
Okay.
So it had good production, but let's go back to Ruby.
All right, heading back on Ruby in that the volume talk we were having. Yeah, what do you think?
In terms of like planning, I do think that they're kind of sort of working with things and ideas along the way. Mm-hmm. But it's not like they're following whatever Monty wrote in that notebook like 100%. But there's just like putting in ideas and working with it to make it like work. And they did bring 2 new writers on the way too, so it's gonna be interesting to see. Well, no, we could judge them by this volume as we all should.
Let me tell you something. Stupid as some of the decisions were in this volume, I still very much enjoyed it compared to other volumes. Man, I was hooked the whole way.
It was definitely better than volume 5.
I didn't get bored at the end.
I wasn't bored. That's one thing I can say. I liked entering a new atmosphere and being just there.
Yeah, right. And I feel like they built the town up really good. Well, not really good, but you know they did a really good.
The conflict was sometimes weird. Like Robin became, Robin became sort of like, I don't want to say a terrorist, but she was she was
running for public office somehow. I'm like, what? Yes. What? She's barricading roads and threatening to attack military convoys, and somehow she still has her name in the back. What?
Vote for Robin.
All right, vote for me, the terrorist.
No, but we're supposed to like her. I know Resisted, the volume was good.
I don't. Robin was not my favorite part of this season.
She wasn't my favorite either.
Trying to shove her down her throat, bro. Like I'm like,
oh man, I did like one really good scene. When Ian was being investigated by like the council. I thought they were going to force him to reveal the truth with Arbin's siblings, but instead he decided to stand up and own up and say it himself. I thought that was good because it was character growth for him to step up and just be willing to tell the truth.
I like that scene too, but when this all falls apart, for me, is when they had the televised thing where they had Robin hold his hand and like say the thing. But then we find out later he lied. I was like, what?
Our guy.
How?
That was messed up.
Either way, either she's complicit or her semblance doesn't work the way she thinks it does.
He let go of his hand when he lied.
Okay, so she knows.
So he was big brain in it.
But she knows.
She only found out like afterwards when she freaked out like an idiot on the helicopter.
But why would he let go of your hand if he wasn't lying? Like she should have known.
Listen.
What?
She's not the smartest character.
God, I hate that they just
They
just like, yo, get behind this girl 100%. We are giving you like a little bit of detail about her, not a lot, like bad. They should have at least showed us a couple
more
scenes.
Development with her.
Not only development, like who the fuck she is.
Yes. We just know she's running for ballot. She's a graduate from Atlas with her friends.
Bro, she's just literally
and she cares about the city. I mean, yeah, she's a headstrong politician. That's sort of it.
And she is nothing beyond that. And then they
that cares about the city, but
the death scare thing with her, I'm like, how are you gonna do that? Like, we don't.
Her and her sheep friend.
Yeah.
Now, her or is it she a goat?
I don't fucking care. Do you remember any of those characters? 2 weeks later. What's their name? What's the name of the one that died actually?
Which one died? Right? None of them died. One of them was just injured.
Oh yeah, they didn't even kill her.
Cause
man, home dude, scorpion dude,
that was also really stupid.
Nah, you didn't like that. I know that for sure. You didn't like
that. This is the second time they did this. Oh, this character looked like they did something that they did live broadcasted. Oh,
it's open and shut. I like how they were like, oh well, footage can be altered here,
maybe anyone in that. I don't know. Let's. Yeah. How is Ren and Noah? Let's try these things to.
I think they're breaking up next season. He seemed to have even more reservations when they were on that in the plane, like not in the plane, but like in that carrier, whatever the hell they want to call it. But he seemed like he was even more messed up about all that had happened, especially since Homegirl had turned into Nora. And like kind of stopped him from.
He started crying after that.
Like, why is he crying?
He was why is he crying? He couldn't do it. He was too much.
Is he crying that he didn't have the balls to hit her? Like,
I think so.
Why?
Because he let it get away. I don't know. He's very hard on himself.
He really, really hard on himself. Is. Like, that's very even as like a mechanic used by like like writers to just like she looks like the girl you used to love. Are you gonna hit her? Like, even as that, I still thought like there was no need for him to like
cry?
It's a very understandable thing to like not want to hurt somebody you like, a loved one or whatever. Like, even though her does he know about her semblance?
Neos?
Yeah.
I mean, he saw it right in front of him. He saw her transform in front of him. Right. But it's I know it's he just
okay. Does he think that it would be different if she had turned into somebody else? Like,
I just think in the heat of the moment, I'm not justifying.
Why is he crying?
In the heat of a moment,
why is he fucking crying?
He couldn't do it. He's not a Mustang. He's not gonna be able to like burn envy like she's nothing. He's nothing.
God, bro. Oh my God, bro. So dumb.
That was dumb. To be honest, I was expecting it to be Pyrrha, and then it's like,
oh, that would have been such a blow.
Yeah.
Oh man, I don't think that girl is gonna stay with Cinder for too long. Cinder's giving her that whole attitude. She doesn't seem like
Cinder
that.
gives everyone an attitude.
She does,
I'm tired
but
of
homegirl doesn't seem like the type to put up with it.
Yeah.
I kind of hope they do something with her character that goes beyond just what they're doing
just
now.
meme everyone loves her.
Yeah, right. Like she's kind of wasted now. I feel like there's like so much potential with that. Like, she could be really fun, but
it's because her whole character is an accident. That's just it. And she ended up being popular because everyone loved her. There's a lot of stuff that they do there. Not saying that's wrong, but they do that a lot often.
What if she got her own spinoff? I'd probably watch that.
And then she's just like a mute. And she gets her pre-show with Torchwick, and they go on like...
It wouldn't even be like a full-length series. We just
go on heist with the two of them.
Yeah, like I don't want to see Cinder. Like, just her.
No, Torchwick and Neo, because everyone loves Torchwick too, and I like Torchwick.
Which one is that?
He was like her guy friend, her top hat friend.
Oh, home dude.
The best villain.
Yeah, both
that
of them
died
together, like over the top. Nigga. Yeah, I remember his ass. Like a little series about the two of them just getting into like crazy adventures, and like her just doing the whole like reacting to his craziness, like in her like silent and like slightly cocky way.
Yes.
But not with Cinder. I don't.
Yeah,
Cinder needs to go, bro. Like,
yeah, she needed to die a long time ago.
What is she still doing here?
She's literally the worst.
Homie, she's just like coming in screen. I realized like she was like wasted kind of this season because like she didn't even accomplish
I don't want to say
her goal.
she's wasted. I had no emotional investment.
Why did she run?
Why did she? Because she's a punk and she's the
Why
worst.
is she scared of Ruby?
Because Silver Eyes and Silver Eyes. I don't know.
Does that kill her or something?
Well, she has a grim arm, so maybe.
It doesn't kill her though. We saw she could regrow that. Which is like on some Piccolo shit.
Yeah, yeah.
I was like, that looks visceral,
Special
girl.
beam
Never
cannon.
do that again.
Is that what happened
That's
to
the
Pyro?
ugliest thing ever.
That was gross,
Oh my
yeah.
god, don't say that.
I'm
Don't
sorry,
say that
I'm
about
sorry.
Pyro, boy. Don't bring that up. Didn't
I'm
she get
sorry.
turned to dust?
Yeah. Oh, no!
You can't put that shit back together, boy. What you talking about? Oh yeah,
man.
she gets sent back as a.
She literally becomes
one
dust.
of the gods' fucking messengers. The dude with the horns sends her back as kind of like his messenger. Like,
No.
yo, tell your boys to cool it 100%. Or she's probably gonna be like, oh, I have the way to defeat Salem, type shit. Like
No. She's just gonna be like a ghost, and she's gonna like hover John,
really,
and then John's
really
like
hope you
walking
don't
around
do
with
this,
these
bro.
milfs,
I've
and then she's
finally
all like,
gotten
no.
around to the point where I'm like, bro, home dude could move on. It would be fine.
No, he can't. She was his one true love.
Yeah, nigga, fuck
He can't move on. He could only be allowed to
He
love
was,
one
what,
person.
17 or 18 when that happened?
Nah, man. If he is, they're not gonna do it for on-screen character. They'll probably do it with like a side character that he gets at the end of the series.
That would be such a punk way to do it.
That is
though.
a punk way to do
Such
it.
a punk way. Just
It
it's
is.
like he got his hat. That's like isn't that what they did to
Right.
the characters in Naruto they didn't care about, the ones that are like married off screen, like
I mean, no. I'm fine with that only because like second generation bullshit. If you care, I don't. But no, I mean it's like I do think it's the easy way out to do a
so
character
they don't have
moving
to
on.
deal with because
They don't actually have to have them
Moving
move
on,
on.
yeah.
They could just say, "Oh, well,
I guess he did it
yeah."
probably like as a scene at the end of the show, like a 2-second scene.
And,
as they
and then
pan
she
out to
has no
everybody's, like,
name, and we don't see his
some
face.
girl, or
Some
like
girl.
and like in the credits, it's like girl number 1.
Girl number 1, red-haired woman.
Red-haired woman, exactly. Or like, better yet, Pyrrha's replacement. Like,
Yeah.
just like right there in
Oh,
the
man.
title screen. Like, oh man.
That'd be really.
You did
lazy
say
way
that they
of
were
doing
gonna
it.
go for like many more volumes past 12, right?
I don't know. This I remember hearing somewhere that Ruby's not gonna end, like in the sense that the world they still want to explore the world of Ruby, even if say Ruby ends at volume 12, they still want to explore the world.
They're gonna do a prequel.
So I could see a
series, bro.
prequel series happening too.
Cause
Yeah.
like I mean, where do you take the story after they beat Salem? Like, what's the new threat? Like that would be like the whole Marvel thing. Like they would have to introduce somebody else. I would hope that they wouldn't introduce somebody else. They just like
Focus on a new cast
no, not a new cast.
in
Like
a different part of the
I guess
world.
a new cast that would work. But like I mean, like they could, because I feel like if they do a new cast, they'll probably just reboot the show and make it even worse. Honestly, like
Yeah,
I want them.
that would also alienate a lot of viewers.
Yeah, right. People who watch it for the characters. A lot of people just
Or
watch
the
it for
people
the
who watch it
characters.
for the shipping. Well, that goes into that too.
Do people still watch it for the shipping?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Do they really have hope still?
Yes.
I mean,
You
if
don't know
Blake
the
and Yang
forums.
can
You're
happen,
not deep into the waters like I am.
I'm not gonna ever
I'm
check
drowning.
the forum. I was
Man.
actually decently happy when Blake and Yang. Well, they didn't really.
Exactly. That's the thing I don't get about it. The romance in the show doesn't exist. But people
Let's not
still
say
explore
that.
it.
Like they
Okay,
kind of
that's too harsh.
Like in volume
That's too
7, they
harsh.
did kind of set them
They had
up.
some
They
stuff.
framed them.
They
as
finally
a
had
couple.
some concrete couple stuff happen. Not saying the stuff before wasn't set up if you look at it that way. It's just volume 7 was the first time it was explicit. They actually going to this direction. But
with
nothing
Ren and
really
Nora.
happened.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like it was with both of them, both teams. I kind of felt like they juxtaposed.
Yeah, I like the juxtaposition when
relationships
Ren is
better.
all like, "What else would they be?" and Noah's all like, "Really, Ren?" He just doesn't get it.
He doesn't.
He doesn't.
The thing about him that pisses me off is that I feel like it's kind of like a departure from who he was
Yes.
in the previous seasons. I'm like, what? Who is this
I don't
guy?
mind him like having emotional breakdowns. I think that's interesting that this monk like guy has to deal with like losing it. But I definitely think that
What pushed him to this?
I just think seeing the fall of Beacon and being reminded of his town being destroyed and then having to go back there and then just all the shit that's follows through.
Maybe I need to rewatch the last season because I could have sworn he was straight after
After they dealt with his town.
yeah, like after they left and it was like all like cooling it together. Like
I mean, even if you get over something traumatic, it doesn't mean it's the one and done forever.
True, you're right. Maybe I'm simplifying his grief. Like he did lose people there.
And all he has left is Nora, so he's
Nora,
probably
yeah.
like hella afraid of well, John too. They said they love John.
So what is he afraid of losing her?
That's probably it.
Why
And
is he pushing her away? Won't do this.
they're busy in Vacuo fighting with Sun.
Damn, what were
In
they
the
doing
books.
in Atlas? That was weird. Now they're just popping. It's like,
They
guys.
Funky's like goes to Atlas. That's the academy they go to.
Okay, so why aren't they helping defend the town?
Listen,
Why weren't they in
there's
that
some
last
questions
scene
you
helping-
can't bring up.
Why were they not helping evacuate the town?
Well, you see, they forgot. No. they didn't. Araki forgot.
Mura forgot.
Oh, one funny thing. The two other members on Funky are based off of the. Do you remember the blue and black dress meme thing that was going around?
Yeah, I remember that shit.
They're based off of them because one guy is blue and black and one guy is white and gold.
Oh my god.
They so smart guys.
It's
No, I'm
pretty
joking.
funny though that they went like with memes for their character creation.
That's true.
Well, they might do the when we're talking about spin-offs, they might just do spin-offs about the other teams. I kind of forgot they had different teams in the world lore. I mean, they forgot they had different fucking teams. Of course, how am I supposed to remember that shit? If you're in the town that they go to school in and they're not helping? I mean, I guess they're not official hunters, but then like in a situation where people are dying, I would think they would make exceptions. But I guess
Maybe they helped off screen,
Oh,
man.
yeah, all right. I'm sure they helped off screen, bro. I'm sure, 100%.
Okay.
The school is under lockdown. You are not allowed to assist in the evacuation going on, even though you guys are the only ones who are trained in stopping these guys. You're just not ready, guys. You're just not ready, bro. Imagine if they did that shit.
No, I meant not enough credit.
I feel like, oh wow, let's just like kill the internet right now. What's better, Kingdom Hearts or Ruby?
Maybe this is where we should end.
Yeah, right.
Podcast.
Right. Guys, let us know in the comment. What's better, Kingdom Hearts or Ruby? Did you guys like Volume 7? Let us know. What's your favorite moment? What's the dumbest shit that happened? Or was the season? Or what was it?
Was it great or was it bait? That's the question.
Definitely was fucking bait.
It was bait, but I had fun.
Let us know. This has been the Off Track Podcast. We're definitely going to get a next episode next week. We're not lying for sure this time. What you got to say to the audience, Carl?
Peace out, guys. Had fun with you. Get off the train.